title of this book is How to Write a Story by Kate Messner, illustrated by Mark Siegel. Step 1. Search for an idea, a shiny one. You can write about something you love, space, horses, airplanes, or something that scares you, sea monsters, giant spiders. You can go to school and search, the library, the aquarium, and maybe you want to search about sea legends. You might write about something you know really well, like playing soccer or dogs, or research a topic that you'd like to learn more about. Don't worry if not all of your ideas are shiny. Sometimes you have to collect a lot to figure out what works best. Step 2. Once you have an idea, choose a setting. Only you can decide where and when your story will take place. On a soccer field, at an art museum, in outer space, at an aquarium. Step 3. Choose a character. That's the person who grows and changes the most as the story unfolds. You can brainstorm and draw your main character if you want. Try to learn all about them before you start writing. Step 4. Dream up a problem for your main character. It can be a regular everyday trouble, like spilled juice, lost homework, stubbed toe, or something a bit more adventurous. Sea monster hatches in the city aquarium. Yep, that's adventurous, all right. Step 5. Now it's time to plan your story. Start with something exciting. Sea monster scares fish. Sea monster's tail cracks the tank. Make the problem worse and worse until finally the character thinks of something to do. Lasso the sea monster? The mermaid grabbed a kelp plant and quickly tied it into a lasso. She twirled it over her head and waited for the sea monster to surface. As soon as he popped up, she threw the kelp as hard as she could. The lasso sailed through the air and landed around his skinny neck. The sea monster was captured. When you finish your first draft, take a break and go do something else. Stories need time to blossom and grow. Number 7, read through your story and make a list of ways to make it better. What if lassoing the sea monster doesn't work? What other animals at the aquarium can help? Sardines? Sharks? Octopus? Add details about the sea monster's rage, splashes and thrashes, whips his tail. So she sings a magic song. The sea animals came to help. She's adding some detail here. The lasso wasn't strong enough. More details. Reading out loud helps, especially if you can read to a friend. Sometimes friends can see things in our stories we don't. Soon, other animals came to help. Do you want to add more detail here? Help! The mermaid shouted. She couldn't hold on much longer. Just in time, a school of sardines arrived. They swam silver circles around the sea monster to confuse him while an octopus raced in with more kelp lassos and tied him up. Sharks, the mermaid called. In a flash, 2 great white sharks answered the mermaid's call. She lassoed them to catch a ride. Together they grabbed the sea monster's ropes and leaped over the edge of the tank. Step 8. When you finish revising your story and your story is as captivating as it can possibly be, read through it a few more times. Make sure every sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with punctuation. If you're not sure how to spell a word, now is a good time to check. Step 9. Choose a captivating title for your story and give it illustrations if you want. Pictures help tell stories too. The Mermaid and the Monster. The mermaid, the sharks, and the sea monster flew out of the aquarium and splash into the sea. Step 10. Share your story with a friend, or 2, or maybe lots of friends. When your story is over and everyone's gone, start searching for a new idea that wants to be written. The And